Welcome to Clement Doma channel. Today I'm going to treat and design tribute page for Albert Einstein. Here is the tribute page I'm going to design using my HTML and CSS to design this tribute page for Albert Einstein. Okay, so before we continue, you have not yet subscribed, please click on the subscription button and make sure to click on the bell icon so that you can get notifications. Okay, so first of all, we go to our Visual Studio Code and we are going to create a new file. So under this folder, we are going to create a new file. We are going to call it tribute.html. okay, so that's what we are going to call it. So in this tribute.html, we press shift and we press R1 so that to bring out exclamation mark. In our title, we'll call it tribute page. Tribute page. Okay, in this tribute page, so we are going to link our CSS to our HTML. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to do the CSS part. So this is just the HTML part of it. So first of all, what do you want to do? We insert a header. We are going to insert a header. As you can see in the picture in the website here, it is Albert Einstein E equals to MC2. Okay, that's the formula that he removed, and this picture. Okay, so let's just introduce a paragraph here. In this paragraph, in this header, we are going to call it Albert Einstein. It's a tribute page to him, and we call it Albert I think all is in capital letters. No, all is not in capital. Albert Einstein. Okay, so that's Albert Einstein. So next we are going to introduce a paragraph here also, and in this paragraph we are going to introduce a formula for it, and the formula says E is equals to MC. This raised to the power, you are going to, let me show you in the browser, A equals to MC raised to the power 2. You are going to use superscript. Okay, let me remove this, and this raised to the power is your superscript, and you introduce your 2. So let's go to our browser and check if this is correct. First of all, we go to our folder, double click on that folder, and we see tribute. We click on it. So this is tribute. Okay, we now close this MC2. Okay, so now from here, let's close it with this and go back to our browser. Okay, so that's it. So we are going to use CSS to style this thing in the next video. So let's just continue. Now, what next? We are going to introduce the picture and introduce a header called Physicist Scientist 1879 to 1955. So let's use the image tag. We introduce the image tag, img tag, and what's the source, // our source is in new website. We go to our image and we see Albert Einstein, then we close it. If the image doesn't show, we want it to show Albert Einstein. Let me remove this underscore. Okay, let's go to the browser and see the code. Okay, see the image here. You have introduced the image. So what next? We are going to introduce a paragraph below this image, and we are going to call it, in this paragraph we are going to introduce, we are going to say physicists, okay, let me see, physicists, comma, scientists, 1879 to 1855, physicists, scientists, 1855 to 1879 to 1955. Okay, 1879 to 1955. Physicists. Okay, so let's go to our browser and refresh. Okay, see physicists, scientists, 1879 to 90. Okay, we'll not close the bracket, we'll close it. So from here we are going to write 10 things you didn't know about Albert Einstein. So that is, I think that's okay. We are going to introduce a header there. Let's introduce a header. I think we can make this place bold. Let's just make it bold. Let's introduce a B tab. And close this place. Also introduce the B tag. Okay, so we are going to go down here also and write 10 things you didn't know about Albert Einstein. Introduce the paragraph and introduce the B tag. We write 10 things you didn't know about Albert Einstein. Okay, so put a colon, go to our browser and refresh. Okay, 10 things you didn't know about Albert Einstein. So what next? 10 things you didn't know about Albert Einstein. So these are the 10 things down here. So we are just going to type everything there. Okay, let me correct this. Capital letters. And white capital letter. Okay, so first of all we are going to introduce a paragraph, and in this paragraph I'm just going to type in pause the video and type in everything. Okay, so these are the 10 things that you didn't know. So you are going to separate each of them into different paragraphs. So the first one, he never failed math. This is a popular fact promoted on internet, maybe in the attempt to relate to this genus. However, it is simply not true. Overall, Einstein was an average student, but math was more area he excelled, unsurprisingly. Okay, so that's the first 10 things that you didn't know about Albert Einstein. So we put it in a P tag. So the next thing here, the next fact about Albert Einstein. So the next fact here, Einstein encouraged the development of the nuclear bomb. His involvement is often misinterpreted, with some claiming that he helped to create an atom bomb. In reality, what he did was write a letter to the president encouraging and things like that. So we now close the P tag. I think this one is very long, so let's go back to that place. Okay, let's close it here. Close the P tab. Okay, from here we go to the next one. Next one says he was a great musician. So Albert Einstein was a great musician. So we go back. So it was a great. If the whole genus thing didn't work, Einstein could have become a vocalist. His mother played piano. Okay. So let's close it here. Close the P tag here also. Okay, from here we go to the next fact. He could have been the president of Israel. So that's another fact about Albert Einstein, that he could have been the president of Israel. So we continue. Let's close. When Israel's first president Chaim Weizmann died, but it declined. Einstein was offered the position, but it declined to be the president. Okay, so let's close that tab. We move to the next part. He married his cousin. So Albert Einstein married his cousin. So let's close it. After Einstein divorced his first wife, Mileva Maric, he married his cousin Elsa Lawrence. He was actually quite a bad husband to his first wife in their later years. He had affairs he never tried to hide. He moved the entire family to Berlin without discussion and treated her more as a servant than a wife. Okay, so that's another fact about Albert Einstein. So the next one, he won the 1921 Nobel Prize for Physics. So that's a popular fact. So we close it and we move to another. We open the P tag, then we close it. Let's close it here. Okay, I think I'll just close everything. Let me just be closing everything here. Come to this one, also close. Then I'll just come to this other side and close also. Okay, so it's many one. Let me close this, and here also let me close it. Okay, so let's go back and open the P tag. We open the P tag. Delete this. We also open the P tag. And here also we open the P tag. And here we open the P tag also. Okay, so here also we open the p tag, and this for about Einstein also we open the p tag. So that's it, everything that you have done it. So just have to go to our browser and check for ourselves. So we refresh and we see the different facts about Albert Einstein. So there are 10 facts there. So in our CSS, you are going to style this to look like this, the 10 facts. You're going to style it. So the next thing here is, if you have time, you should read more about these incredible human beings on his Wikipedia entry. So let's just type in that. I think that place is okay. Let's just go and type it. If you have facts, if you have time, okay, let's just copy this, Ctrl C, and go to our browser and insert a p tag, Ctrl V, and we go to our tribute page and refresh. So in our, we are going to change this color also. Okay, let me go and put full stop, the last second part, second fact. Okay, that's the nazis there. We have to put full stop here. Okay, so what next? To put the bullets in these paragraphs. Okay, look at this interesting fact. The brain was stolen after Einstein died. Now to these black bullets here, so to put it, remember we don't have it here, we are going to use the on order list style. That's what we are going to use in this 10 interesting facts. So where it starts, that's where we are going to start there. We are going to introduce a list. So here we introduce our ordered list, UL, and we close it. So from here we are going to cut this part, Ctrl X, and bring it down here. Let's screw down, shift it to this place. Okay, so we are going to click Ctrl V. So in this place of this paragraph, we are going to remove the paragraph and introduce our li, that's our list. It's going to bring out the bullets. So I'm going to show you. So we just go to this place, remove all the paragraphs, and put in our li, close it. Here also we bring in our li also, and we close it down here. So let me go to the browser and refresh so that you see. So you see it's bringing out the bullets. So that's the meaning of li. So let me just complete it, li on ordered list. So it's going to list it accordingly. This is on ordered list, not going to list accordingly. When we use on ordered list, that's from, yeah, this u will change to o, that you're going to list it. That is when you want to list items accordingly from one and so we are going to put li here. So we go to our browser and refresh, that we have our complete bullets. Okay, that's it. Okay, for this last two, I think there's no bullet there. Let's go and see. There's no bullet for this important and this, so let's go and remove it and introduce our paragraph. so just remove that. Okay, so that's it. We go to our browser and refresh. So that's it for today lesson. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to put this link. So see when you over it underlines. So I'm going to show you how to design everything, to use your flexible, change the color of this. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So this is a tribute page to Albert Einstein. So these are the interesting facts about him. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you. I hope you've learned something, and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and make sure to click on the bell icon. If you don't understand, please comment and also like the video. Thank you and stay safe.